Hello and welcome to another video. Today, I have this. You might be wondering, well, what is it? It's been a while since you uploaded a video, so what is this? This is a lifted up 4x4 flatbed truck. It's an MOC, minus the front and rear axles, minus the axles because those are copied off the Mercedes-Benz Style truck. And I decided it would be a good idea to try to fit those into something I made. There is a full, well, I say full interior, but the interior is somewhat full, it's something. Rotate this by hand. As you see, there is a steering wheel, driver's seat, passenger seat, and down here, can't quite get it close enough. But down here is a shifter copied from someone else's MOC that I integrated into my MOC. Now you might be saying, well, Sid, that's technically copyrighted. Well, it's a third wig MOC shifter I copied. But other than that, it's no threat. So far, it drives fine. I am also using the front headlights from the Ford F-150 Raptor set, and I'm using the power components from the Audi RSQ e-tron set. I have both those sets, otherwise you do this with, and I also did not buy any parts offline, and I also have a big drawer full of parts. There will be another video coming up soon as in like a week. If I forget, you can do in the comments, hey, how'd that video that you said you're planning the coming week last video? Then feel free to do that. And yes, because I'm using the controls for the Audi RSQ e-tron set, I am using the powered up controls for the Audi RSQ e-tron set. It's also very fun to drive. I had to make minor modifications. I had one MOC before this, but I destroyed it before reading a video, so it's y'all's loss and mine because I didn't do my loss because I didn't do a video, and your loss because you couldn't see it. But mainly because it's my fault. But no hate comments, please. And right now, I'm just gonna drive this around the white piece of wood. I'm also planning on starting an HO scale channel, but for the moment this whiteboard is a little too thin to be nailed into with number 19 by 1/2 inch nails, because it's only about 1/8 of an inch thick, and I would need 7 more deals. No, it's about an 1/8 to a 1/10 inch thin from top to bottom. But yeah, I'm planning on starting an HO scale channel once I get some more supplies, so the wood is the right amount of thickness. One of the reasons why I copied the axle of the Mercedes-Benz Style truck, no, wrong set. The reason why I copied the axle design of the, Mercedes-Benz Style truck is because I wanted dependent front suspension, not independent. I was being tired of independent. Independent is when, if you're a mechanic, you know what independent suspension is. If you don't, let me explain. Independent, hold on, I actually have a diagram of front independent suspension. More like I built some of it. So that is using, that MOC is using dependent, which is a solid axle. So if you hit a bump, you feel the entire axle go, wee-doo. Versus independent, which I have here, Yes, I'm using the Ford F-150 Raptor tires with the red rims from the Audi RSQ e-tron set. So yeah, this is independent for a rear-wheel drive vehicle. So this, yeah, this goes up, but you won't feel it because independent is super soft. I'm not saying trade out your 4x4 for a 4x4 with independent, because that would be useless. Unless your car already has independent suspension, you want to upgrade to dependent, be my guest. This is independent, which means one side goes up, the other side stays perfectly fine. Well, until you lose a tire, of course. Let's say you're driving 80 miles an hour down the highway and you hear and you're suddenly your car leans to one side. That's a bad sign that you A, lost a tire, and B, might have unrepairable damage to the front wheel hubs. But mainly, there might be a few shorts of what the new video is going to be after this one. And yeah, there'll be a few shorts of the next MOC I did. Not copied off anyone, thank goodness. And also not copyrighted. But because, well, I might decide copyright, I don't know about that, but that would be kind of pointless for it to show like how to HTB or how to build it, which will be a video. What I really like about this MOC is that it has like a good flat bed. The bed is literally flat. Like, if you look at that, that's like almost flat enough to hold glass. Well, technically it is. But I might want to actually drive with it with glass on the back. And I'm actually kind of hoping my next MOC, unfortunately, will have independent suspension, like the Audi RSQ e-tron set, but it will be 4-wheel drive instead of all-wheel drive. You guys might be wondering, well, Sid, what's the difference between all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive? Aren't those the two names for the exact same thing? Well, no, they're not. But you might see the number 4 with WD after it, and or 4x4. Those two mean the exact same thing. All-wheel drive, or AWD, as you see on a bunch of Subarus, like all the Subarus are all-wheel drive standard, but the WRX is standard. Standard is the rear-wheel drive. And all-wheel drive transmissions, there's actually a differential built into the transmission that converts the power to the front wheels, and it has an output shaft for the rear wheels. For now, this is the truck I made. It's an MOC using a bunch of pieces from multiple sets I have in the past. I also have the rally car set, power up rally car set. I also have the power up Audi RSQ e-tron set, which I destroyed to make this set, and the Ford Raptor set. I also have the 42084 2-in-1 Technic set. And I also have the yellow Bugatti Bolide set and the Jeep Technic set 42122. There are a few other sets I have that are not Lego Technic, which you guys already know at this point. I'm only doing Lego Technic. But if you were wanting to, per se, donate a set for me to keep, but I have to build that as a video, feel free to do that. If you want to do that, you'll have to email me. My email will be in the description. If it is not in the description, then just do in the comments, oh, your email's not in the description. I'll say, oh, oops, I'll add it, and I'll add it. If I don't add it, it's probably because of personal reasons that I don't want to share. You might be wondering, well, Sid, where on earth is the powered up hub? It's actually behind the seats in this little compartment. Like, the compartment behind the seats is covered. And the on switch is black in a black 11 long flip-flop beam, as I like to call them. So you can't quite see the one black stud sticking out. Oh, there it is. The one tricky little piece to see is right there in that hole, which goes down to the powered up hub. Of course, the hardest part was to configure it properly so it all fit in one vehicle. Also, this is my first powered up thing that MOC that I built is powered up, and has an interior with chairs and a shifter. And this one also has rear view mirrors, which I would put a quote from Cars is, "I know what you need. You need rear view mirrors. I'll get some for you." Tell me, it just says that Lightning McQueen in one of the movies. But in my opinion, this is what I like to do. I build powered up stuff and non-motorized. The more fun is the motorized stuff, but yeah, I can do both, non-motorized, motorized. I'm trying to reach the point of racing brick, which we all know. Maybe he worked for Lego, maybe he worked for Lego before now, maybe he has friends that ship him stuff because they like it. And once I have enough, I'm going to make a member join button. I'm going to make a membership thingamajig. And actually, no, I won't. I'll do that later on. If you subscriber people or non-subscribers have any questions, you can put them in the comments. But unfortunately, I do not have instructions for this, so if you ask me to do instructions, then I'll just say simply, "I'm sorry, but I can't do that because I usually don't film me building stuff." Except the few videos that I did film with me building stuff, which is a 3-part or 4-part series of videos, which I need to put into a series. But for now, everything is what I say in the right condition and on my channel. And I just want to say that maybe y'all can make your friends who do like a technical, like, "Oh, I don't know how to build XYZ." They can say, "Oh, watch SID098 no space." Because there is also a guy that's SID space 098. I don't have a space. Now after watching, say, "Oh yeah, I found Sid098, he watches cows and highways," then you're watching the wrong Sid098. Sid098. I hope you have a good day. And like, subscribe. Tell your friends about this channel, please. Have a nice day. This is Sid098 signing off. Bye.